Ni hao, welcome to my channel, where I share my cynical views about random things. If you ever found it strange when using the phrases first name and last name, you are probably from East Asia or Hungary. In the East Asian culture sphere, people put their given names after their family name or surname. So to us, the family name is actually the first name, not the last. This is called the Eastern name order, although it's not exclusive to East Asians. Shouldn't it be considered offensive, non-inclusive, or even soft racist if in the West people use the phrase last name to refer to our family name? In the West, people talk a lot about not making assumptions. Like one should not assume my gender identity, my sexual orientation, or even my race. Why is it so well accepted in the West that people can comfortably assume the correct order of my names? In the US, if society has gone so far that words like blacklist and whitelist are banned, and people are putting preferred pronouns in their email signatures, why aren't there voices about making first name and last name microaggressions? The biggest reason, in my opinion, is that Westerners don't really care about East Asian names, and rarely respect diversity from their hearts. Diversity is just a hypocritical performance art to most of them. When the Chinese translate Western names, the original order is always preserved. For instance, in China, Bill Gates is never called Gates Bill to satisfy Chinese people's expectation of family names in front of given names. Instead, we educate people that most Westerners have their family names put in the end. Could it be the ignorance of Westerners, namely they do not know that East Asian names have surnames in front of given names? This may be true for some average people, but definitely not the case for news reporters and journalists. Have you ever heard the president of China being addressed as Jinping Xi in any mainstream media? Or was Kim Jong-un ever called Jong-un Kim? No. So it turns out that they actually know how these important people's names are supposed to be. Did people ask Kurosawa Akira if he really liked to be called Akira Kurosawa? Or did news reporters ask every Asian interviewee what their preferences were? I don't think so. They have been making assumptions for too long. And nowadays, even average Westerners should have some idea about it, thanks to the popularity of Japanese manga and anime. There are actually characters who refuse to be addressed incorrectly in terms of name order. So, the excuse of Westerners simply don't know isn't a sound argument. In contrast, Westerners seem to be very interested in learning the correct pronunciations of foreign names. To me, that is a much more difficult task than remembering the fact that some people have their family names put first. I would definitely not want to spend 5 minutes with everyone I meet to educate them how to pronounce my name correctly. It can be extremely hard when the pronunciation in one language does not exist in the other. And to me personally, I don't really care about pronunciation of my name. After all, it sounds different in hundreds of Chinese dialects and other Asian languages already. Therefore, I would rather Westerners spend 30 seconds to understand and respect some cultural differences, other than to spend hours perfecting their Mandarin pronunciation. That said, Asian people being too forgiving is also an important reason. How often do we hear someone say, "Sorry, that is not how my full name is supposed to be addressed"? To make things worse, it is pretty common to hear an Asian say, "Just call me Mike," although that's not their legal name. If we do not appreciate our own cultures and conventions, there's no way we can expect others to. Alright, that's my cynicism today. See you next time. 再见.